Hey guys, Adam here with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we're taking a quick look at and installing the OLED taillights in the smoked finish available for the 2019 and newer Ram 1500 with factory halogen taillights. Now, if your truck came with factory halogen taillights, you might be looking for something to modernize the rear end while also making it a little bit stealthier and more aggressive with a modern technology. Now, this rear end taillight here is going to completely transform the look because it's going from that factory, more traditional red reflective chrome kind of mix to something that's darker, more attractive, and a lot brighter than the factory technology. Now, your factory halogens don't compete with the OLED technology built into here. You see it's got the DRL or daytime running light. So when your taillights come on, you'll have these two C-shaped light bars there, top and bottom, looking like one of the newer or more modern trucks coming off the line these days. And then built into that is also going to be a sequential or scanning turn signal. The turn signal is going to be right here in the dead center, and it's going to blink from the inside out with your turn signals and your hazard lights. The brake lights, of course, will illuminate in a much brighter red as you would expect from taillights. And then finally, the reverse light is also going to be an LED, which is unlike some of the other aftermarket options in the category. Now, typically when you pick up a taillight, the factory reverse light is transferred over to the new housing. This one is a complete upgrade to the LED technology, and that's going to be these three on the side. So you have a smaller reverse light, but a much brighter pure white reverse light, as opposed to sort of yellowish white that you get from the factory in some cases. This one here also uses a black interior housing to really smoke out that appearance, and it's got a polycarbonate lens on the outside. Now, the nice thing about this is it's completely plug and play. So even though you have the additional DRLs, the additional reverse light with LEDs, and the LED sequential turn signals, you do not have to do any cutting, wiring, or splicing when it comes to the install. It'll plug right into that factory halogen harness. Now, if your truck did not come with factory halogens, this one's not going to be for you. There is an LED option from the factory. The plugs are not going to be compatible with the factory LEDs, so this is only going to be for halogens, but if you have the factory LEDs, there are other options for you in the category. This one's going to run you right around $850. Install is going to get 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter, simply because it is plug and play. It's going to take you about an hour from start to finish to knock out both sides because it is super simple. It's going to take very simple hand tools. I'm going to walk you through that process. So what do you say we get started? Tools used in the install include an impact gun, T25 torque socket, and a panel removal tool. All right, first step here, what we're going to do is take a look at our passenger side once you drop your tailgate. There is a little push pin clip here, this plastic one. There's one at the bottom and the top. The top one's already out, but I'm going to show you guys what it looks like getting this bottom one out. Grab a panel removal tool. You can also use a flathead screwdriver, but panel tools make it easier. Pry up on the center portion of that, so that pops out. Then you want to go up underneath of it and pull out that second portion. And now you want to grab a T20 Torx bit and remove the 2 screws, one at the bottom, one at the top. All right, same thing at the top. All right, next I'm going to lift up on the tailgate strap to easily access the top one and remove that. Next, we can take our taillight, pull it straight back. To disconnect it, push up on the red locking tab on the factory connector. Now, this is a little bit more difficult to do by hand, so you might need to grab that panel tool. Grab that panel tool and push up on the red locking tab on that factory harness connector. That'll unlock it. Then you can pinch and disconnect. Set your factory light aside. So we got our factory taillight off of the passenger side of our 19 Ram, and it's on the tailgate here next to our new OLED light. Now, I want to take you through some similarities and differences, and as you can tell, the technology and the appearance here is going to be completely different. We've got our factory very chrome reflective lens with the red interior reflectors and a clear lens. Now, that guy there is very traditional. It's what you see on a lot of trucks coming off the road, if not all of them really, and it's not really modernized to what we want from the newer technology these days with LEDs and DRLs or daytime running lights. Now, built into this LED option here is going to be a tremendous amount of new technology, a lot brighter and more attractive technology that also is going to keep you a lot safer because it is brighter and more attractive. Now, you can see these daytime running lights or DRLs. They're the red LEDs that you see wrapped around the taillights there. You also have a darker, more smoked taillight lens, along with a black glossy interior. So we're getting rid of, or getting away from rather, the chrome reflective interior and going with a more black stealthy look here. You get a couple of LED accent lights on the side. You get the built-in reverse lights in the middle there, of course. The same thing will go with your turn signals and your hazard lights as well. Overall, just a more modern technology that's just going to match the back end with more of that front end look that has the DRLs built in. With that said, guys, the connection is going to be super simple. All of the LEDs are built into the back here with one simple connector, so it's going to be a plug and play, no splicing or any of that nonsense, and the resistor is already mounted. So all we have to do is plug it in, pop it in place, and use the factory hardware to tighten it down. Kicking off the install, it's basically the uninstall in reverse order because it's plug and play. Grab the new harness, plug it into the factory one, push down the red locking tab. At this point, we can mount the taillight by just popping it right into place. All right, use the factory bolts to tighten it down from the inside. Grab the factory T25 Torx screw, put it back in place. Grab your socket and tighten that down. All right, do the same thing on the bottom, and then we can do the final push pin clip. All right, and this clip, you just pop back in place. Close it down. Repeat that exact same process on the other side and you're good to go. That's gonna wrap up my quick overview and install for the OLED taillights available for the 19 and newer Ram 1500 with factory halogen taillights. Get yours right here at AmericanTrucks.com.